I'm drawing a line from that song, one of my favorites this time of year, brown paper packages tied up with string. Some people seem to make gift wrapping look effortless. In fact, the more simple, the more stunning. Well, turns out sometimes you just need to know what to choose from your craft stash and get a nudge in the right creative direction. Designer Amy Ferry is doing that for us today. It's great to see you.
Great to be back.
Are you feeling the Christmas buzz?
I totally was feeling it this week, definitely.
You're calling these ideas the Procrastinator's Gift Wrap Guide. That pretty much sums up where we're all at right now.
Yeah, well, I mean, I use that term because I think gift wrapping it's really important for the presentation, and sometimes it's all presentation. So you can maybe give a gift that's not handmade or not, you know, the perfect gift, but I think if you package it well, it becomes the special gift, the unique gift from you to someone else. So
what are the right supplies? Put the right tools, the right trimmings in our hands so that we are set up for success.
Okay, my number one thing that I'm really obsessive about is ribbon.
Yeah.
I love ribbon, and I love textures, and I love color, and it's really important to have a good selection of ribbon. And I've become a snob about many craft supplies. Ribbon is my number one thing that I'm a real snob about.
That you get snobby about.
I get snobby about that. I like it to be a good quality fill ribbon. I don't like the silk screened patterns on it. I like it to be a good weave that you could use those ribbons over and over again. If it's a good quality ribbon, you can iron them and use them again. And
now,
so
with your palette, your ribbon palette, comes a price tag. Are you putting bows on every package that you bring to the Christmas tree?
Well, I don't tie a traditional bow.
Okay.
Because a bow actually uses more yardage. I actually do a ribbon cluster so that I can incorporate lots of color and lots of texture in one pop, but I'm not having the expense of a huge bow.
So when you say a cluster, little ribbon strands put together?
So you know how when you're cutting ribbon, and sometimes it'll be like a few inches too long, and you'll cut off, you cut off that 5 inches, you have that little 5 inches snippet, and you can use it in a little cluster, like on some of these packages you can see.
Oh, here's a good example. Yeah. You've just grouped a couple different textures.
I've just grouped them together, and not everyone's great at tying a bow. Not everyone does a really well bow. You can tie a knot really easy. And so
use those extras, use those trimmings. All right, so the cluster, the bow cluster, the ribbon cluster, we'll pull that into our Christmas decorating practice this season. What else? What else can we reach for?
So another thing, in fact, as I was walking out the door, I have those Costco garlands, the cedar that you can buy at the garland for $16 at Costco. You can just walk out your door and break off a little piece and stick it on a package. And literally, that's what I did. I'm trying to see.
You'd have a pretty sad garland at the end of the season.
Right here. I've got, I took a piece of the cedar, and it looks so beautiful. It adds so much. The Japanese really know how to package gifts. They really know how to do this kind of technique. And so I kind of picked that up from them.